Hello, hello, beautiful people, and welcome. I decided today to do one really quick, spontaneous reading. We talked about readings and things yesterday with my friend Sarah, and I decided because the full moon is coming up, I'm gonna do one reading. I haven't done it in a long time because a lot of things have changed for me. So yes, it's not much of a preparation. I'm just gonna do spontaneously. The full moon yesterday, when I saw the full moon, it was amazing. So yeah, it's inspired by the Buck full moon, super moon actually. It's the second in a row, I think, this year, but in astronomical year, the first one. And also after it is full, it hits also the Saturn, so it brings like some sort of like boundaries, stability, and all that. But today, the reading, I was inspired to the chakra reading. So each of the pile has different chakra. So I selected crystals, but because I'm doing the chakra reading, so I'm not going into what specifically the crystal is for. I'm just gonna focus on the chakra and what messages come, and because obviously the chakra what you're gonna choose is a little bit out of balance or overworking or underworking, and to establish the chakra balance it needs to be a little bit of work and focus from your behalf. There's two ways to choose from the piles. I have 4 piles, so I'm gonna show I think I'm gonna do this way. Yes, I'm gonna do it this way. Just roll with me because I actually don't have a plan, so I go with the flow. I show you the back of the chakra card and also the crystal, and then you can make your choice. So the first crystal is this lovely green heart Fuchsite. Thank you for the boys giving it to me for my journey to Europe. The last day when I left, I love them so much. So this is also a reading for you and inspired by you guys. But yes, the first heart is Fuchsite. It's a lovely green. I'm not sure how well you see it, but it's absolutely, it has a little silver glittering around. And the back of the chakra card is this. So that's number 1 choice for you. Then number 2, this is not from the boys, this is actually from Vienna. I bought when I met my lovely friend Martina. We went to this crystal shop. So, but I wanted to include that as well. It's black moon stone, and the card, chakra card, what goes with it is this one. So you can either choose the almost drop it, this crystal heart. You can't see much because the light today is like obviously it's the first time I film in this place, so I don't really know the angles yet. But anyway, so that's black moonstone, and the card is, back of the card is this one. And the third option is Agate. It's one of my favorite stones. Of course, labradorite is my favorite, but this one is runner-up. Although, as you know, if you know me well, then you know that I love all the crystals. And the back of the card is this one. And the last is ruby Kynite, little heart, stunning stone as well, very heavy and very sturdy energy. And this is the back of the card. So I'll show you one more time all of the options, and then we can go on with the readings. As I said, not really a structure, it's just spontaneous, just because I felt like it, because I talked with my friend, and then I saw the moon, and then I've been wanting to set up a reading for a long time because I haven't done it, at least maybe I think last year. So this year is the first reading for me. Been a long time. So freestyle it is, and all on camera except the cards that I chose before when I selected the chakras. So once again, the choices. The first one is Fuchsite, and the back of the card is this one. Number 2 is Black Moonstone, and the back of the card is this one. Number 3 is Agate, and the back of the card is this one. And number 4 is this one, Ruby Kynite, and at the back of the card is this one. So you can, of course, if you feel like drawn to more than one crystal or card, or then you can listen to them both. But if none of them call you, most likely there is no message for you today. But yeah, you make your choice and see what feels the best, feels right. So you have to trust your gut feeling. So today's reading, as I said, is about chakras and what chakra in your system needs the most focus at this point, and what action is required, what needs to be let go. And I see what comes up because I really don't know. You know, as much as I know. Maybe I know a little bit more because I already pulled a few cards, but anyway, make your choice, and I list the timestamps down below the description box. And yeah, if you have any comments or suggestions for the future readings, they're welcome. And hopefully see you soon, first in your reading and then the next time. Alright, let's start with number 1. Hello people who chose the number 1 crystal, Fuchsite. This is your reading, and we're gonna check what heart chakra which chakra needs to be balanced, what needs attention, and in your case, I already said it is the heart chakra. I was just drawn to the green color, and it was interesting because when I pulled the cards and I was focusing, meditating on the stone, and what the people who will choose this pile need to know, the heart chakra came to my mind. And when I turned the card over, I was like, really, seriously? It brought a smile on my face. I'm not focusing on today so much about what the crystal stands for that much, but because I want to focus on the heart chakra energies. So if you want to get extra additional information, just look up Fuchsite and what the functions are and what it stands for. I'm pretty sure it works actually with heart chakra as well. So the heart chakra is the center of where you connect with the world and other people in your life, where you feel emotions, love and connection. So it feels, on the card the message says that the frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports the capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. So heart chakra is interesting because I always see that it's connects everything within your system, within your life. That through your heart, you the truest and purest being. Yes, that's what I want to say. That if you speak from your heart, you know it's true. If you make a decision based on how you feel in your heart, you know it's true. But it's also the most problematic area for all people. It's the thing what needs the most work to keep in balance, because the way we used to live, the society demands and all that, and understanding what love truly is, like, and it talks about unconditional love and what we thought is conditional love, that like I give you this, give and take, like I give you this, you give me that back, and the expectations and labels and all that. But unconditional love is the hardest state to establish, because that means that you love something despite of all of the things, that you don't expect anything in return, because you know that the love return anyways, if it's not from the same source, it comes from somewhere else. It's also like when you give unconditionally, that means that you give, but you don't expect back from the same source. Like, let's say if you do something for someone, and unconditionally would be this way, that you don't expect that person to return the favor, and you do not get like upset when there is no return. But you know that in your energy field, there's something what you have given will come back in its own time, in a different source, someday, somehow. That's what I experienced, that, you know, sometimes when you give, you don't have to have a reason, you don't have to expect something back. It's just because you feel like it, you do it. That's how I practice unconditional giving and loving and all that. But sometimes it's not always easy. Like, ego comes on the way, and yeah. The other cards, I was guided to pull another card from the same pack where I took the chakra cards, was universal love. So for me, the universal love is like how you feel connected with everybody and everything in your life, in the whole bigger plane, not in just one-to-one relationships. How you practice love, how you feel love, how you see love. So it's definitely something to do about your feelings. There is something what you need to pay attention to. Number 44 and 4, number 4s on the cards, you can see plays lot of role in this reading, or it's highlighted. Number 4 normally is like foundation, because I'm thinking of Emperor, or in the tarot cards. 44 is a master number, it's an angel number. Not sure, didn't look up. You can Google it and look it up. But number 4 definitely, and also 4 it will become 8. 44 is 8, so it's like infinity, so it's abundant, continuous flow of love. Love never stops, and the energy never stops, it always flows. Even though it may feel that you feel stuck in some ways, it's not true, because we always create. Depending on, maybe we create the same thing over and over again. So, and if I put 8, 12, 3, that's a celebration and Empress and a nurturing energy coming in as well. That you have to nurture your feelings, emotions, needs. The moon also comes in. Obviously this reading is connected with the full moon, but I'm not paying that much attention to the super moon. But listen, yesterday with the haze and everything, it was such a big yellow moon. I was like telling my brother, and I was like, oh, look at it. Yes, we tried to capture it on the, you know, like picture, but without a telescope, no, you can't do it really, or special equipment. Anyhow, let's carry on. What I'm gonna do first is to see what the messages are from the heart chakra, and what's the main point of the heart, the connection with the other through love and feeling, what needs to be there. Let's have a look. Connection. Like I said, universal love, connection, how you connect with people, not only one-to-one but in general. And it says, Father Divine and the Mother Earth make love in your heart. True. And it also gives you a green ocean jasper. I'm gonna take the chakra balance card as well and see what brings the balance, how you can balance all of your chakras, including, of course, we focus on the heart chakra, but all chakras. Interesting. So the card what you got is the only illusion is separation. And it brings in the blue, laser gate, amethyst, new jade, and it's unity. You need to be one with your heart. You need to be one with the universe, and you are. It's just, you know, realizing it, that you're not alone. Everything in your life is connected. Nothing can exist outside of yourself, as I always say. And in astrology, normally that everything what occurs in your life exists already within yourself. Like, you just manifest it outside because you need to experience certain areas of your life, and either it's a challenge, or normally you notice the challenge is more because that's the human nature. If everything is like smooth, you're gonna go and looking for the adventure. But anyway, the only illusion is separation. Nothing is separated. Everything is connected in some way or somehow. And people, the message from the heart chakra, the healing. Let's take the message for that one. Oh, this one wants to come up. And you can't make this up. So, as I said before, you can look back. I mentioned it. I know it. So, it is. This is what it says. Listen. Fourth chakra, heart chakra, unconditional love. Unconditional love. What did I say? That is the hardest thing to do. But this is what the journey of love is, to learn how to love another without putting conditions, like freely. And yeah, it's the very hard to do, especially in intimate relationships and even friendships, or when, you know, yes, but the most likely the intimate, when it matters a lot, when you're most vulnerable, or the green-headed snake comes, like called jealousy, and you want to control because you're out of control. So anyway, the message is, I allow myself to be open to giving and receiving love without fear of rejection. Normally, point on that one. Normally people climb behind, close up, because they're afraid that they're gonna reject. So they don't show any emotion. Don't open even the door. Hide in the cave. Yeah? Because the fear of being rejected. I give without expecting recognition of or acknowledgement in return. Very hard to achieve when the ego is involved, but yes, that should be the main idea. When I'm loving to others, I'm helping bring out the inner love within them, so they also feel uplifted, worthy, and cared for. That's also the caring that, you know, like mother looking after the child, they try to uplift them. It's unconditional love. The best example is mother and a child, or father and a child. The mother archetype fits more. For the foundation is probably father archetype, but mother and a child is just you love your child or children unconditionally, because your main focus is to make sure that they're okay, and not, you don't expect that much from return. You just give. And you get back in other ways, like through the smile, or when they give you their hand, and the trust what they will develop. So I love myself the way I am, not the way I was or could be, and I extend this love to others. But if you love yourself, it's also hard. You know, normally requires a lot of work and understanding of yourself and acceptance of who you are and the way you are. But if you love yourself the way you are, it extends to others, because it's inviting environment, it's loving environment. Relationship with yourself is very important, and loving yourself is very important, although it's the hardest thing to achieve, because there's always not good enough, and you know, the society especially closest people who's supposed to love us reject us in a way because, you know, not good enough or need to achieve more and be the best, and that's all the ego-driven ambitions and stuff like that. I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. So that's something to take away. So what it needs to work is to unconditional love, and to love yourself the way, if we're talking about the self-love and universal love, and the only way you can give love out is if you give love to yourself, because it needs to come from your center of your heart, or heart center chakra. So you only can love others as much as you love yourself. You learn love through your own experience and through your own relation with yourself. As I said, nothing can exist outside yourself. So others can bring you the lessons to learn about love and try to force you to deal with opening the heart chakra. But in the end of the day, everything starts within yourself, and at this point is like you're not separated, everything is connected, but you need to focus on yourself, not selfishly, but you know, you need to give a time and attention to yourself and take care of yourself and love yourself with even the things that you might think that they are not lovable. So this is definitely what you need to work on. I'm gonna move on and take a couple of tarot cards. I think I'm gonna take one main one. I'm like between one or three, but I think I take one because I want to make this reading short but sweet, but never is the case with me. 2 hours later, I'm still talking with the pile one. But anyway, so just one main topic. Advice, way, what's the blockage? I think one is enough. Okay. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is standing up for yourself, standing out, being yourself, and being proud to actually stand out from the crowd. We are all the same, but we also have our unique spirit, what stands out no matter what, if we are willing to show it and, you know, like stand up for your beliefs, stand up for what you love, and the love stands strong. Like if you go for something what you love strongly, then definitely you have the will to fight. On the bottom of the deck is at the moment this one, which is like 9 of Wands, which is often is you looking on the way and what it is that you stand for. Like sometimes you can feel that you're a little bit confused who you are and what you stand for and what you love. So what is your love? Where is your you know, how do you feel about yourself as well? Like what do you stand for? So it's just like understanding what you stand for. That's what I want to say. I'm gonna clarify that with another. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take a oracle card. It's quite a clear message for I need to clarify. So I'm just going to use one of the stand for. Let's see. You can't make that up. And you got love. Heart chakra, love, universal love, unconditional love, connections, love connections. So your relationship with yourself, others needs to reassessing. What did I say? That's confirming it. Open up to love others by unblocking negativity. negative emotions about yourself, the fears, because it blocks you. So let go of the fears. Embrace love without the fear. The next sentence. And make it unconditional. Seriously, this is the best. Like, you can't make that up. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it says. So the message is, stand up for yourself, believe in yourself, believe in your connection, that you know you are lovable, but you have to start yourself to love yourself the way you are. So don't block people, don't put the guards up to keep people away. Don't, because that's also putting a guard up and say no, 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 no. I'm not sure that I can love. I'm not sure that, you know, like I can be together. Love is scary. I have a lot of fears. So you need to let go of the fear of love, being together, and fear of connection, loving, and know that, you know, this is one way to actually experience yourself as well and others through love, through your heart center. Love is not scary. Love is actually beautiful emotion, like caring. But somehow people are very afraid to be. I think it's because it makes you vulnerable. What if I will be rejected? What if I will be left? What if? But it's all what if. It's all in your head. If you take it from your heart, you know what to do. So anyway, so that's the vibe what we're getting. I'm gonna take Leonard, clarify more, and you got lilies. And the lilies stand for loyalty, loyalty for yourself, a loyalty for your loved one. Also unconditional love in many ways, but lilies are normally to stand for what you love, being loyal, what you love, and who you love. Don't forget yourself, but also I think there is a connection, because look at that beautiful embrace here on that. And then the face on this gentleman's face is like longing and looking for further what's over there, but you know, there is the obstacles of the fear and what to do and all that. Okay, let's have a look, the astrological thing, and then we go to the otherwise. Midheaven, pinnacle. So that is your way. I think the love is your way. Midheaven talks about your direction, from where you're coming from, where you're going in astrology. So it's just kind of like, how do you get to the highest point? Where is your direction? Where is your what you're trying to create in terms of love? Your values, what you love. But I see that a lot of connections, and you talk about love connections, not only with only one person, but also with the collective community, but also how do you express unconditional love, what you have to give, how you receive love as well in your within your connections, and what is the love's way. But there's a lot of things to work with. It's like how to come in a union, how to be balanced yourself. You have to balance your heart chakra. You need to remove all the fear, which is only natural. Like when you're not sure, the only way you can know is allow the love to come in and see how it goes and be completely in the flow of that emotion. I'm gonna take advice from the spirit for you. Again, beginnings. So it's something new beginning in within the connections for you, and it's a new cycle, the completely new cycle for you in terms of love, loving, and experiencing that emotions, feelings. Can be quite overwhelming. That's why, you know, trying to shut down and put the guard up. My advice for you is to not do that. When you're ready, maybe just, you know, peek out a little bit, give the people a chance, give yourself a chance to to love and experience love and the emotions, it's not that scary. Maybe there's something beautiful waiting for you, but it's definitely there's a beginnings. I cherish all the cycles of my life, so it's something what is ending, like an old cycle. I think there is also need to be like something ending in terms of your beliefs, in terms of love. Something needs to, the fear and negative emotions need to be cleared out. Obviously it will take time, but the only way is to allow the new love and new fresh energy to come in. Because if you not put everything under the carpet, then things change and you grow, and through forgiving, clearing out the things that no longer work, you can actually ascend to the new level. But also the other people come into your life to help you to clear that up, what you're struggling with, but you need to allow them to do so. Now I'm gonna bring the collaborating cards. It's the first time I used them. Got them in Melbourne, like from my favorite bookstore, TS bookstore. They were like, they are secondhand, so some nice person donated it, so now I'm the new owner. Okay, let's see, what's the collaboration? Oh man. As I said, and it confirms, I'm letting go of any heartache. So you need to let it go. Let go. Breathe in, let go, open your heart chakra. Let people in. Let go all the past hurts. Now, with the letting go, I take a let go. What you need to let go. So this is the picture, and that's the message. And it says, sip in the air without rushing towards the future. The present is worth enjoying. So don't worry about the future. Just take your time, enjoy the present. Even the heartache, sometimes it's just like, you know, take your time to find the clarity. Take the time to give people a chance. Take the time to give you a chance. Take the time. Healing takes time. So, but the willingness to actually open up and let go of things that no longer work for you, and in experiencing the happiness and the emotion, let the emotion carry you, let the feeling carry you. The healing of the and it comes from creating healthy boundaries around you. And it's funny because it's a beach, take a walk in a beach, but also to do with the water element, which is feelings, emotions, and you know, heart sensor as well. Water element is all about the connections and how you feel love. And the final thing, what I'm gonna do for you, pile one, my lovely, lovely people. I take like one inspirational card. They are also new. It's very hard to shuffle, but let's do it anyways. So this is your card, and it says, do not focus on the past. Your confidence and success are not determined by what has happened to you in the past, but rather by your decision about what to focus right now. And remember, it says also, present is worth enjoying. So be in present moment. This will determine your future. So don't think about the future, don't think about the past, be in the present moment. Enjoy the feelings what awaken within yourself, and let go of the past hurts and the heartache. Let it heal, because the energy is what around you, the love what surrounds you, and definitely the people who offer you, or the situations or situation what offer you love, allow it to, you know, do its job. That's why you have attracted it, to help you to move on, enjoy the present moment. So that's all for you, from me today for you, pile one. Hopefully you got something out of it, and remember, although it may be very scary, it's worth to give it a try. So find some meditations, things from YouTube. There's plenty to work on your heart chakra, and I see you next time, hopefully. Bye for now. Hello, 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 beautiful people who chose the pile 2. So this is your reading, and this is the Black Moon Stone. I haven't focused on it as much as what the Black Moonstone stands for. I leave it up to you. Use a Google, and there's a lot of material available out there for you. The card what came today for you is like we're looking at the chakra, what you have to focus the most. Where there's some blockage or either overwork or underwork, we will have a look. And it's the throat chakra. So you need to work on the way you communicate. It seems that maybe you communicate too much or too little. So you need to find the balance point in your communication. I'm meant to take one card from the deck what I chose, the chakra cards, but for you it came 2, and the first one was Blossoming Abundance. The abundance of communication and how to bring forward quality of communication, worthwhile communication, that's not just chit chat but some stuff what actually matters and helps you to feel great. Quality conversations, but also have a strategy. So it's just that choosing your words, choosing what you say, how much you say, and in the quality of what is communicated. Sometimes it's better not to say anything rather than just say and think later. Maybe first think and then speak, but it's about the strategy to how to give the best communication. And if you have issues to communicate clearly and abundantly, then sorry, the neighbors or the door. Blossoming Abundance Strategy, 5th chakra. So anyway, so yeah, how to bring that into balance, not to talk too much and not to talk too little. Alright, so let's take the information. There's a lot of noise, so I'm like distracted. Sorry about that. I hope it doesn't carry on the camera. Okay, the truth and vulnerability. So you got 2 again. I don't know, there is 2 aspects. There's a vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of a strength, that that things what you feel vulnerable to talk about. Find a strategy to actually express that, because it is important. When you don't like something, then maybe, or you want to say something but you're afraid to say, you need to find a way, the strategy to actually to communicate that to the people you need to, and then also the truth, and also the channel how you can communicate that. If you are too afraid to do it like face to face, maybe you can write it down or practice or have a self-talk, some sort of that. But also you need to be truthful, and it says that speak from your heart, it's the only thing worth listening for. So that is like, even though it may be vulnerable things, what is important to you to communicate that, of course it makes you vulnerable. And but if you talk from your heart, find a way to manage that, because if you're blocking your throat chakra, it does not help you either. So let's see what the other message is from the throat chakra. Okay, so it comes with chakra. It's about the healthy boundaries. I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. My integrity is support when I express my thoughts and feelings. I'm aware of excessively wanting to please others. I will maintain and grow my personal power by saying yes when I mean yes and saying no when I meant to say no. I speak up for myself and I set boundaries regarding other people's behavior. I do not do this by asking for what I do want, such as a respect, patience, tolerance, and support, rather than telling them what I don't want. So that's, you need to speak the truth. You need to set boundaries and, you know, be loved, be confident enough to express exactly how you feel, what you want, what you don't want, and so forward. But it's a strategic, small steps. I see the small steps towards actually communicating. So I'm gonna take tarot to you, just one. There is also Four of Swords, and Four of Swords stands for like taking a break, taking time, take a break, maybe think first and then proceed, or you have pulled back and not communicating, and therefore you need to learn how to communicate, because it's good to take a time and not talk about things what you actually need to talk, and to take a time, think about it, and not just, you know, like there's a strategy when you're ready, but also sometimes if you put it off too long, then, and also it indicates what came to me, that the people, but you haven't talked for a long time, it's on a pause, that maybe you have to make a strategy how to start the communication again, the things what's on your heart that you can express, the things that you on your mind all the time, that somehow establish that communication, clear truth, even though it is making you vulnerable and maybe making another person as well vulnerable. Remember, you're not alone. Everybody is a little bit afraid to express their truth, but this is the only way you can live by your truth. So I take another one for you. It's good to take a break, but not too long, because otherwise things go sour. Or people think that you don't care and then move on, or they just, you know, get mad and they create more blockages, and that's not what you want. Healing, perfect for that topic. And then it's like talking, healing, taking time to heal, to speak. But the way you can start healing is, first of all, set healthy boundaries. Second of all, it's okay to be vulnerable. Everybody's vulnerable, but the only way you can create abundance is like strategically taking steps towards to speaking your truth. Let's see, astrology. South Node, the past. So things what you haven't said, what you learned from the past, you need to move on and keep giving. It's just like releasing the past. And also some arguments what you haven't talked about, how you feel, different set of the minds. That's the bottom of the deck. And authority as well. Take a charge for your own thoughts, your ideas, and communicate. So I'm gonna take and it's action, taking action. It's a masculine energy, taking action towards like consciously, strategically healing via expressing yourself, via self-expression. And it's a journey. It's a journey for yourself. I'm safe and loved, and no matter what, where I am and what I'm saying, and you know, like you, through speaking your truth and being truthful to yourself, you eliminate those people who are actually not agreeing with you, who are not vibing at the same vibe. Sometimes conflict is good because, you know, like there's different points of view, and conflict can also like clear or clarify things. So it is healthy to have different of minds, different of opinions, because that creates a bigger one. You can't always be right, because that's also the learning journey. But to find the midway, but at least when you speak from your heart, you get somewhere and closer to the truth. I also take what you need to, I forgot this one. Let me see if this is all. Sorry, I'm just checking something from the other pile. Yep. How to bring it in the balance. All things work best in the conjunction with all things. Equilibrium, so it's a balance. Oh, sorry. And it's a bunch of crystals: clear quartz, amethyst, lapis lazuli, jade, citrine, carnelian, smoky quartz, what you can work with. So let's see what needs to be, what you need to let go in terms of like ascend to the clear communication and the strategy. Things what you need to let go from the past. It's fun, interesting this all like, but full moon is about letting go of things, so I'm not surprised that first piles actually had something to let go. So this is your card, and it says, let go of fear through meditation, purify yourself so you are a magnet for your true heart's desires. But you need to communicate that, not to others, yourself and the universe and others as well, so you can manifest that for yourself. The healing card for you today is always look for the good, even in the most difficult situation. See that, as I said, like even a challenging situation may be a good one, because you realize something about yourself, about what you like, what you don't like. If everything would be flat, it's kind of like a throwing without the shadows and the light. So too much light, it would too bright, you can't see, and too much darkness is too dark, you can't see either. So the balance, perfect balance, would be ideal. And it is like sand. I don't know why the sand is important, but anyway, desert, that, you know, sometimes you need to nurture that communication, otherwise it gets so dry and brittle. So even when it's difficult to see that it's a challenge, you need to just take one step, teeny tiny step, to the strategy how you can help yourself. There is a meditation would help you, maybe therapy could help you, or talking with a friend first to how to practice, like to who you want to say what. Write it down, whatever works for you. And to close up the reading, I'm gonna just take the collaborating cards and see what they have to say for you. I am alert. I'm alert how I feel, what I want to communicate, what others, because communication is not only the spoken, written words, it's also body language, facial expression, tone, and actually I think it's only 7%. I think it's only spoken. Everything else is like visual and, you know, the tone. Yeah. So communication is more than that. It's not only spoken words. And then to tie up this one, I'll take one more card. And you got this interesting, and it says, put your legs up the wall. Take a few minutes to do nothing. In the legs up the wall pose, Viparita Karani. I don't know if I say it right, but this is how I read it. Refreshing as it is to give the legs a break, the mindful lesson of this pose is the positive results can come from doing less, not more. Maybe just take a time to think about what is really important to communicate. Take your time, think of the strategy, how you can do the best moments, and be mindful when to do what. So this is, yeah, it's pretty much everything what I have for you today. Enjoy the full moon and practice mindfulness and strategically talking about what is important to you, what needs to be communicated, and also allow the healing to come in to heal the previous arguments what you still hold on to, and remember that it's all a journey, learning journey, how you can do the best. So that's all for me to you today, and I see you next time. Bye for now. Hello people who chose the number 3, this lovely Agate. You can Google and see what the crystal means. Today I didn't actually work much about that energy. I know that it's a heart chakra and also ground because it's to do with the Mother Earth, but every different places it says differently, but definitely it's to do with the nature and being grounded in somewhat, because the moss is on the ground. That's what I need, but do the Google search and see what additional information you can find out. So for you, the chakra what we're talking about today, what needs to be is first chakra, and there's definitely with the Agate, and the first chakra for me is what comes is to stay grounded, be in the present. So yeah, you just need to like physical reality, you know, look after your body and yeah, be grounded. And also the other card additional, what I was inspired to take one more card with the chakra card from the same deck, and you got the freedom, and the freedom to be self, and freedom to actually look after yourself, freedom to take time for yourself, freedom to just focus on your physical needs, and stay grounded. Because I think a lot of things in this busyness, it can carry, you can carry away and get lost, but only through groundedness. And maybe find some stones, maybe even Agate work with that, but there's another grounding stones what you can find, like black tourmaline, for example, comes to my mind. Let's say take the additional information for you for the first chakra. And it's safety, so to feel safe. In the hurricane of life, a strong foundation will keep you safe. Snowflake obsidian. As I said, black obsidian, but it gives you the snowflake obsidian. Maybe work with the snowflake obsidian. It's freedom to feel safe. Like, although you're free, maybe you need to put some boundaries or create that kind of like safe haven for yourself. Let's see what else, how you can bring all the chakras in balance. And then you got embrace the balance between earth and the spirit, clear quartz, rose quartz, hematite, and balance. Hematite is also the stone what brings you down. Rose quartz works with your heart sensor, and clear quartz gives you clarity of mind. So these are also, so you need to bring the balance, but you need to be grounded, maybe work, because that's why the first chakra comes out so strongly. Let's see the advice, like another additional information for the chakra. And base chakra, first chakra, and it is instinct. I trust that my instincts are correct, and I let my nature, natural intuitive feelings guide me forward. I will know where, I will know what I need to do and how to respond with the wisdom situation that comes to my way. I have an innate desire to be of service in life. As I tap into this feeling, I will know what to service I am called to do. I believe in myself. Whatever you need to do, but you need to be grounded to do so. Whatever you called, like first of all, focused on yourself. You have a freedom to do, choose whatever you do. First of all, safety first. You need to have a safe haven to go to and guide you where you can think. And if you feel safe first, then you are and secure. Then from the security, it's like a circle of security. What you use in the children that you create is secure in the first, when they're still babies to when they go first in a society. In a childcare, for example, you create a safe, secure feeling of security that, more secure you feel, more you will explore and understand what you need and what your inspiration is. But you know that you are safe to come back to your nest. It's kind of like the safe haven, nest, a place where you can feel secure and place where you can be free to be yourself. Although we're working towards to be free and be yourself everywhere, anytime, but still, where you can, like we're talking about home and safety net for yourself, friends, people, places. Okay, so I'm moving on to a tarot. Okay, this one. So this one jumped out. It's a Three of Swords. It's talk about Three of Swords. Always talk about worry, heartache, and not feeling safe in the relationships, like previous hurts, mistrust, betrayal, and these kind of feelings. It's a lot of unsafe feelings in relationships in general, but it's mainly mental, that you don't trust. You need to rebuild that trust. Let me just clarify with it's not easy feeling. And it's also on the bottom of the deck, there is a need for balance and play. So like I talked about the childlike energy, that you need to find time to go back to your roots and your work with your inner child. Resources. Probably you don't feel safe because of the resources what you got. Maybe the money is the issue. Like it creates a little bit difficult situations that breaks your heart as well, that you are not able to do what you want to do in life because you don't believe that you have enough resources, that you have enough to give to the society. But I think the way you need to take a risk and play and imagine, because children often use the imagination to create the situation from nothing. And small steps, I think, first of all, safety, you need to heal first of all, but also trust in the relationship, trust that you are able to source the finances what you need. But it's also like taking risks in that sense, that you are trying out different things and stepping out. Maybe you're too much into your safety, that you don't take risks, because that's what I'm getting right now with the play and second and worrisome, because maybe you got burned before because you tried to do something and it didn't feel safe, and you don't feel safe anymore because you got heartbroken by trying something, and you knew that it's not safe, but you took the risk anyway, but you got bruised, and now you kind of do not want to take that risk anymore. But I think the advice is to actually go and to work on that. Let's see what you need to let go. I know that you need to let go and heal the heartache and insecurities and fear. Let's see what is the additional. And trust your instinct. If he says it like just follow your gut feeling. Like sometimes, yeah, maybe it's too good to be true. Just try, because you know, small risks at first. This one is like, it's a nice picture in the back, and it says your mind is recorded. Let go of all negative, unkind replays and replace them with elevated sounds. So let go of what happened. Let go of your heartache. Let go of that nagging feeling that like the world is a nasty place, and you know, like there's no one who can support you, and so on. You need to let go of the negative experiences, learn what you need to learn, let go of the rest, because don't let that insecurity hold yourself back. Yeah. And it's like a really nice soft, be soft, and you know, like open up a little bit, and it says soften and open back into love all day long. So open your heart chakra from the past hurts. Feel safe to love again, feel safe to play and take risks, like healthy risks, not like crazy stuff. I'm not talking about healthy risks. What has a value, see where the resources. Sometimes people can offer you the resources, like through people who care, like find the connections that you need. But if you don't open up, you will not be able to find that those connections either through your heart chakra. That's why maybe I have all the hearts today. But yeah, be grounded though when you do things, and feel free to explore what is available, resources, what is available for you. I think sometimes you don't even see that is available, or you see but you know, no, I don't know. Be assertive in that sense and trust your instinct. Let's see what else. Celebrate. Bring back the joy and love. I'm wonderful, I receive and give love today and always. That's why I soften back to love. Love is the key to feel secure, safe, and love is not, love can be safe. You just, you know, sometimes you just need to choose and instinctively, and also even hurt feelings, the person or situation what you were involved before. It just was, it was experience what you have to learn, and also like how you make choices when you choose. And let's take final cards for you. And be at peace with whatever happened. I'm total peace. Be grounded. That's what I'm saying, that be grounded. I'm totally in peace. Meditation would help you to feel safe. Create your own safety within yourself. You need to feel secure within yourself, who you are, what you're doing, the instinct, but therefore you have to actually access your feelings, your heart center. And there's obviously people and resources available for you. The only thing you need to find in and feel, explore a little bit, be childlike, activate your bring the joy back into your life through the play, experiment, healthy boundaries, healthy risks. So yes, and be free, and let go of the heartache. Try to find to heal that, but that you can do through find the joy in life, do what you love, instinct, but don't be closed off, and maybe look out of your cave time to time and see what's happening outside. All right, I think that's pretty much it what I have for you. Hopefully it helps. Yeah, so I see you next time. Bye for now. Hello, 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 beautiful people who chose the fourth pile with this ruby kyanite. I'm not going to focus on the stone itself. It's very beautiful. It's quite solid. So have a look in Google and see what it stands for. Today we're doing the chakra reading and see what comes up, where you feel that your chakra is overworking or underworking. That's for your chakra is solar plexus, so it's the middle power of your drive, your passion. You know, maybe not so. It's still passion, but it's like what drives you, and self-confidence and personal power. That's what I see, like yellow, like, you know, you being your own sun. Like when you're confident, you light up all the room and you find the words and everything flows as it should, positive way. But if it's underworking, then you feel that you don't have that self-confidence, and things don't flow, and you feel like you can't express your warmth and your love and all that. The two, I'm supposed to take one card from the same deck where I got the chakra cards, because it was guided, but for you I got the two. And of course it's to do love, so your heart chakra, kindness, sharing, receiving, and as well as vocalization of your self, individuality, inner voice, assertiveness, and self-expression. So this is the two what you need to learn: how to express your love, how to express your inner voice, and, you know, assert yourself. Let's take another one for you. Abundance. So abundance, the world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. And citrine, so work with confidence, citrine, the abundance, the abundant love, self-expression, opportunities to love and feel loved, and also express yourself. The ways, there's a different ways you can do that to build your self-confidence, self-love. I think it comes from within. And the warrior, the message for you is: I embrace my inner strength, power and resilience, and I allow myself to shine. That's what I said, you know, warmth. You walk in and everything shines. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. The things what can empower you is what you love the most, the people who you love the most, but normally it's like the love within your soul. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend life challenges. Yes, like the challenge is what block your confidence, and, you know, people who dim your light or situations that dim your light. You are a warrior. You can change those circumstances. I need a warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I'm courageous in moving forward. So take the strength, move forward. So you need to just let go of like insecurities. Low self-esteem is what you need to work as well, and build your I am me, and this is what I love, this is who I am, and everything comes from the heart. How you can balance that? Give me one card, please. Embrace the balance between earth and the spirit. Clear quartz, have a clear mind. Love yourself, rose quartz, and look after yourself, because the love card. And hematite, stay grounded within yourself. So, so it's a journey to shine, the journey to express yourself, express your love, express your uniqueness, express whatever needs to be expressed. I'm gonna take a tarot card now to give more information. Oh, this one too. Oh, it's so sweet. I love it. Love, Ace of Cups, the love and the love. So it's a new emotion, journey to what I want to say. To explore that new love, be a warrior because of love, to go and express your love to whoever because of self-expression. If you have a new emotion and you want to express that to people abundantly, then find the way and clarity to so, find the words, the ways to do so, follow the new something but the new what sparks your joy, follow your joy, follow the sparks, and allow yourself to swim in that new emotion, that something new has emerged or is about to emerge, what will spark your, and it's in a working process. It could be something what you love to make. There is something what you're building a love, you're building a connection, you're building the way you express yourself. Let's see one a little bit more about that. And be truthful to yourself. It's how do I say it is loyalty, yeah, kindness, loyalty, love, receiving. Be loyal to yourself, to your love, with love, and chasing your dreams, and on the bottom is our water as well. There's a lot to do with emotions and how you feel. What are you running away from? That's the question here. And what is making you feel overwhelmed? This is the new emotions what make you overwhelmed. You don't know how to express your feelings. You feel not confident to express. You feel not confident to express your feelings. Talk about it because of the birds. You know, like how you can sing this. And even I'm losing my voice. Perhaps it's that. What are afraid or unwilling to face? I think there is a new emotion coming, but it's very hard for you to find the confidence, be the warrior, and express your love. So you need to find a way to how to express your love. Let's see what else I can see how you can do that. Any additional information? Oh, oh, it's getting better. Venus. So what your values are, what you love, beloved, express your love strongly 3 times. Yes, go for it. Find the confidence to do so. There's a beautiful new beginning, although you're afraid of it, but it gives you opportunity. Oh, and then look at this beautiful, it's peonies. I love peonies, or roses, maybe it's roses, and the pomegranate, fruit of love. And the little bee, like honeybee, it can be so sweet, but that's afraid, makes you afraid too, that, you know, there's something new. And loyalty, can I like, but if I reveal too much, then what happens with my confidence? But if you're confident enough, you wouldn't have, because that insecurity is coming from like fragile ego, and if you're speaking from your heart, then you wouldn't have the issue to actually say how you feel. Whew. A lot a lot what you need to let go of. It's such a beautiful energy, like there's no reason to feel afraid. Of course, you know, like I know myself, I don't like to talk about things either, ever. Maybe this part is for me, I don't know, I haven't chosen mine yet. I will do it later. Normally I do choose one, but today I was more attracted to the last one. Maybe it is a message for myself too, but yeah, I normally do choose one, but today I was like, last two. I mean, I was attracted to all of the crystals, so so accept you don't lack for anything. The whole world belongs to you. There is abundance of everything. You don't have to be afraid. Everything what's meant for you will be yours. Let's see what else. It's such a beautiful but the wolf is like, oh, hiding away. The moon, by the way, there's a full moon, so maybe go and howl. Maybe you can sing the song of love, play the music. Yeah, there's a new emotions, like, are you falling in love but afraid to express that? Not yet, quite feeling vulnerable, not confident. Are you loved back? I think it's mutual. No, I feel the energy is definitely mutual. Take time to tune into your body and recognize the messages they're trying to send you. Okay, let's take the color cards. I'm centered, so you need to center yourself, to listen to yourself from your center. And beginning, something new is beginning, as I said. Beginning cards, new cycle of love cycle. And the final message for you will be thank yourself. And I say, when you are strong and physically during an exercise or any challenging activity like expressing your love or feeling the love, take a moment to remember your purpose and renew your resolve. Don't wish the experience done until it's over, and accept the pain and niggles for what they are. Thank you for yourself for showing up and honoring this commitment to yourself. So even like the feelings, it's worth to explore, because it's also like something what you attract through your values, what teaches you the value, what you love. There's a new feeling, new connection, perhaps a new, even like a new interest. Like it doesn't have to be another person, but what you're afraid of, like, oh, I'm not good enough to do that, but although it attracts me, I'm too afraid. Who am I? And yeah, you know, there's so many beautiful, you know, people, talented people to doing the same things. Don't listen to that, just do it, go with your feeling, trust your feeling, and if it comes with the passion and the work, if you found a new line of a work, then work on that feeling, work on that connection, work on the beginning so it can grow. Nurture that beginning that it could grow. Be the warrior, stand for yourself, express yourself, and try to release all what blocks you. And be thankful and be centered and be truthful to yourself and how you feel, and know that even being vulnerable makes you stronger, and you know, confidence comes through expression, self-expression, that, you know, like, even if you may be rejected, which I don't think, sometimes it is a part of the journey as well, but definitely go for it, and then abundance awaits for you. There's a lot of emotion, there is very sweet things, abundant things coming on your way or blossoming. So this is pretty much what I have for you, but I think find the courage to follow that feeling. That's very strongly, I think you have to follow that, and something really beautiful brewing. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for coming, and I see you next time. Bye for now.